What's up, everybody? Y'all in here? I don't see nobody. I'm gonna let y'all come on in. Come on. Anita, your favorite diva, and I. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Let the diva know you stopped by. Make sure you subscribe if you like the vibe. If this is your first time here, welcome and welcome back, Diva Squad. So I give it 3 out of 5 stars. It knew what it was, and it delivered just that. I'm doing a trailer reaction.
We go on Nita the Diva's channel.
Hey y'all, how you doing? It's your girl Nita, your favorite diva, and I am back. I heard y'all was looking for me. Y'all was looking for me. So we have some things to talk about. We got some things to talk about, y'all. What is up, Daria? I saw you in the building. Candy Love is here. Miss Kira is here. Hey, 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 y'all. You may hear my son in the back. He is scrambling to make up work. And so he may be coming back and forth, talking to me or something like that. So sorry for the interruption. LSW. Hey, 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 hey. How did y'all like okay. Let me I'm gonna have a Monique up here today, but it's not gonna be Monique Nicole, y'all. It's not going to be Monique Nicole. Sadly, she is not feeling well. But I'm going to have my other girl, Monique Johnson, come on up here and co-host this show with me on such short notice. So I dropped the link down and we're going to be talking about both of the reunions. We're going to talk about it all, baby. Let's just talk. Let's talk, okay? We're going both of the reunions, part 2, Love and Marriage and Bell Collective, and then also too we're going to be talking about Potomac and Married to Medicine. I don't know why I forgot what I was talking about, child. All right. So we got a lot to discuss, y'all. A lot to get through. You know what? I was not mad at any of the shows. I was I was not mad. Okay, here go my girl Monique. She's here. Let me set it up. Okay, change up everything. Hey, Monique.
Can you hear me? Hey.
Yep. Thanks for
Can you hear
coming
me?
through,
Okay.
girl. Especially on such short notice. I do appreciate it. So, yes, y'all, we are going to be talking about all those things. And like I said, I want your opinion. Were you mad at any of the shows? I thought the Bravo shows were a little boring, not much popping off, but I don't mind episodes like that. I really don't. As long as they don't irritate me too bad, I'm okay with it. I'm cool.
I was bored with Potomac.
Monique was bored, y'all. Everybody say hello to Monique, y'all. You
Bored.
know that's our the rater, the -0, the -2.
Across the board. Bored. I mean, you got a little bit of something out of the latest Potomac, but just a little bit, but not
Right,
too
right.
much.
Just to say, I wasn't mad. I enjoyed both of them. To me, that was my experience. Okay. So get these screenshots up. Okay. Can you give me your opinion on Bell Collective? Because that's the one we're going to be talking about first.
Bell Collector, what happened? It was just about Latrice to me.
Right.
I'm like,
Latrice.
again, let's talk
Exactly.
about why it's side chicks are winning in her pamphlet.
Girl, I was so mad at Carlos. I was like, you don't got no questions for Letitia? I feel like he didn't ask her anything. All he asked her was Glenn still Glenning. I said, that's it, Carlos.
Right.
I was highly
It was the Latrice show. So
yes.
there's that.
Yes.
And yeah.
That is exactly what it was.
Come on, Miss Kira.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's exactly the Latrice show. Okay.
I'm like, anybody else got something going on?
Yeah, Bravo's they not, but like I said, they didn't piss me off. They did not piss me off this week. What's up, Tim? Yes, everybody smack those likes for your girl. Okay.
Yes.
So so of course we go back to this whole ain't nobody jealous of you and Cliff relationship. I'm like, whatever. So then we go back into the dressing rooms, and Latrice is pretty much telling her stylist or her hairstylist or makeup artist that they're talking about she looks sad but behind the eyes and all this other stuff. I look sad because y'all are ganging up on me, basically. And
right.
I was like, I'm not mad at it because they are. It was a gang up on.
Yeah, she was coming from every which way, even the host when he's supposed to be neutral.
Oh, girl, we gonna get there. We is gonna get there. So I agree with her. But two things can be true.
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna put a pin in that and we're gonna keep on moving. Now this foolishness right here.
Can you look at that picture?
What the hell did he say? He said a queen don't get off her throne to go chase snakes.
She don't give queen. She gives snakes. She one of the snakes.
Exactly. Because I'm telling you, I think Letitia's mask has fallen off, y'all.
Yeah, I used to like her season 1. I used to really like her in season 1. So
hey, I mean, I think Marie Monroe done rubbed off on her.
Marie Monroe.
I think Marie Monroe done rubbed off on her bad habits, that nasty spirit that she be having, and I was not here for it. I was not liking it. I was like, girl, no. And then she's sitting up there talking about Latrice said planting seeds of doubt. I said that doesn't even sound
like your MO. That don't sound like Latrice.
She doesn't even speak like that. That sounds like you, Letitia.
You and Marie.
Like projecting much. I was like, what is going on here?
Now she's trying to flip it.
Right. What is up, sisters in the kitchen? Here I go.
Yes. Stop posting his reunions because he can't stay neutral.
Right. He definitely is not. And we saw it in Love and Marriage. He's protecting Letitia, and we see that he's protecting Letitia.
Right.
So she does a lot of talking and judging girl for her own husband, who is a mess.
True.
Girl.
True.
You ain't lying, okay? Then he said she's gonna self-destruct because she's full of evil. I said, where is all of this coming from?
And that's your homeboy wife? That's how you talk about your homeboy wife? What you talking about?
Right.
That man, he's supposed to big her up, so I guess so.
Exactly. Now we get to Marie Monroe, her package. And basically her package consisted of Player from the Himalaya and same old
Lou. About that date. I really did. For real. I really did, child. That was Letitia. That was Glendale friend, right?
Right.
From around the way. Get the film scene.
Lord, it was a mess. She said she enjoyed the date though. Like overall, she enjoyed the date.
Yeah, like a homeboy. I don't see her going there with him unless she finna get him a car or something.
Right. Then Carlos asked her what kind of man does she like, and she said a conservative man. And I could see that. I could see that. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I can. Okay.
I mean, that's
I guess you got to be opposite of her. I guess. So I guess.
what's her husband? What's his name?
Shoot.
He did seem like he was pretty conservative.
Was he?
In them thrift store suits.
Jeez.
I forgot her husband name, boy.
Somebody in the chat. Do anybody know that band name? Sorry to that man. We don't know his name.
All I know is he saved her life.
Right.
And then he asked about Lula. And she said, it sounds bad to me. It sounds like she's back on whatever she's doing. Lula is being Lula. So I was like, oh, man.
That's unfortunate.
Right. And then she was just like, well, every day above ground's another chance to try again.
Yeah, Lula want to help Lula. So that's the only way it's going to work.
Then Carlos pulls up a tweet saying that it was nice to have a Marie-free episode without her bullying. And then this heifer going to talk about, if I'm a bully for the truth. I said,
what?
What the hell does that mean?
You a bully for bullshit, okay? You a bully for. Fuck out of here.
There you go, Cedric.
Thank you, Kira. Miss Kira.
Oh my God. Right. A bully for the truth. I said, Marie, if you don't get your ass up out of here with that shit.
Oh, look at her face. I can't. Ooh, you got a good picture. That is not flattering at all. I'm sorry.
Hey, girl. It's giving
the nose and the cheeks, like
the cheekbones, child. I'm like, girl, how much filler did you put up in?
They full, baby. They full, honey.
And girl, I told y'all I did not like Marie's dress. That shit looked like something that goes on your Christmas tree. That tinsel that goes on a Christmas tree. No, get out of here.
Like something my 12-year-old come up with.
I didn't like it.
So, there's that.
Then she said something about the girls are not clocking into work. And she said that she leaves it all on the floor. Okay. She clocks in. Carlos says, who doesn't clock in? She said, Tamara doesn't. I ain't got nothing to say for that. Do she clock in? Do you think Tamara clocks in? Sorry, y'all.
I don't know. It's like since the thing with Akeisha came on, and then there was a whole lie thing or about Akeisha and that whole disagreement with the text message. Everything went downhill with Tamara. So I think when that happened, she took a step back, and then she going through that personal IVF thing. So that you got to be stressless,
right?
So these women bring you stress. You got to take a step back. So you should, about that more than I do. I don't.
She said a bully with that plastic surgeon. Oh my God. How many girl, she needs to stop. I really think that this is whatever she's done. The BBL is BBLing. The fillers are sitting. I think she needs to stop it. Honestly.
In certain outfits, she look like an ant from Side View. She give me tiny.
Exactly. Oh my God. Yes. Tinsel like Melody's dress. Yes. Absolutely.
Now Melody's dress was popping. More than
it was more flattering. Yeah. Although they tried with her decorator. They tried with decorator. Who? Tamara. Tamara's decorator.
Hmm?
I don't know what. I was trying to see what Miss Kira was talking about.
She probably type it in.
Okay. Then she said Latrice just started clocking in. Carlos turns to ask Tamara about her baby's last name. Why? I don't know, but she said
because what's her name? So Gucci Sophia Shantae had brought up, like, I guess he's the daddy at the reveal. So Carlos had to ask about the last name. Like, is it gonna be Odu or somebody else? Like,
Okay.
stop.
Okay.
I saw that. I'm like,
Yeah, and I think Marie did a jab out there talking about they not together. Is something she was like they not together no more. Something. I don't know what she was saying, but
okay, what's that? What I gotta do with you?
right. I mean, I got a baby. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like they were never together. I didn't see no chemistry with her and Damon. They everything was always so awkward. She wanted something, he didn't want something. When she moved in, it felt like she wanted to move back out. She talking about she wanted her cat cave, and I said they just could not get on the same picture. I said it just
Yeah.
didn't feel right. It didn't feel authentic.
Yeah, the only thing they probably agreed upon is having this child together. So
Exactly, and that's just what it is. And she said they weren't married at the time, so the baby has her.
I'm not mad at it. Look, my son got my last name, so there's that.
I know that's right. Now, once I got a divorce, I asked my son, did he want to get my last name? He was like,
Oh.
he said no, though.
Hilarious.
Crack my damn face. And then also too, Carlos said that no, I don't know if Carlos said that, but it was said that Marie revealed that Tamara was pregnant before they announced it on the show. And Tamara said she was upset with that. So a lot of the stuff, like you said, she got to be stress free. So we can't be taking in all that energy trying to be upset and foolish about, whatever, especially like little stupid shit.
Right.
But I think that they revealed it in the streets, but it didn't reveal to the audience. So
right.
Right. The producers made sure to take care to make sure that it wasn't revealed before the time.
Tamara better than me because I would have cussed Marie and out every which way.
Yes, and this little flipperoo that Marie tried to do, talking about Tamara being so secretive, and if this man was somebody who her life was in danger with, talking about now I feel offended because now my life is in danger. Girl,
who you
your
fooling?
life wouldn't be in danger if you just did not respond.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
And Latrice said she got the same message too, but she didn't engage.
Exactly. She is petty. And then she tried to spin that shit. I said, girl, you making me dizzy. How you trying to spin that? I said, really? Did she really say that? They close schools, y'all, tomorrow. Sorry, y'all. Just got the email. Right, the audacity. Your life wouldn't be in danger if you mind your goddamn business. Mind the business that pays you. Why are you all meeting with that man for what? And if your life is in danger, it's because you did it.
Right.
Oh, shut up. Don't we be getting on my damn.
Tamara should hit her in that damn new nose. Keep it pushing.
Child Marie was, I mean, not Marie. Look, Tamara was looking at her like, what the fuck is she talking about? I was like, exactly. That was my face too. So, okay. So let me see. All right, now we're gonna go to gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. JJ walks out on the stage looking like a complete fool. Only like JJ can, he does it only like he can, okay?
He gotta brand himself, so that's what he gotta do.
Child, he got the rhinestones in the back, he got the t-shirt popping.
Would you buy that?
That darn JJ is a mess. Oh, I forgot to say that I don't know. It was more, they were elaborating more on the Tamara situation, talking about the dude spelled her name wrong, so she ain't even paid no mind and all this other stuff, which Marie and Letitia should have not paid it any mind either. Carlos said that they apologized, and I think Marie was like, well, I apologize, but I ain't kissing nobody's ass. I said,
what kind of apology is that?
This girl is what?
Now, if the shoe was on the other foot, she'd be having a connection.
Exactly. That girl is a mess, girl. I'm telling you, she's a mess. Hey, Tamika, what's going on, girl? Okay, so then the husbands come out on the stage. We got Cliff. I mean, we got JJ. Did you like what Willie had on?
What the heck? I can't remember. It was it blue?
Mm-hmm.
No, absolutely not. But I would expect Akeisha to get this brother together because she is well put together. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
No, I did not like that. Like he got dressed in the dark.
right. What's going on up in the collar area?
Right. That's I'm like,
What
no,
is going on?
no.
Now, I can't. They look good as a couple. He had this nice little suit on. It looked like it was fitting well.
Yeah,
Glenn, he was,
he looked
yeah.
better than that clown over there. There's that.
Right. We trying to figure out what the Willie have on there. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. Then Carlos asks, "Where's Damon?" He's with the baby. Okay. So it's Glennon? No, it's just Glenn, just one in. Where are the Pearsons? I was like,
What?
I was like, she is so late tied and through. Like I'm trying to figure out, like she thinks she has. What do she think she got? Do she think she got a prize over the girl?
Mm-hmm.
Honey, just a mess. And like I said, no questions. I was like, oh, okay. I see what y'all doing. I see what y'all doing. So then we get to Latrice's package, y'all. And of course, a part of that package is her asking for boundaries, her boundaries to be respected, to be treated as an equal. And Cliff said, Treese, no. Okay. You got it now? Okay. Then the other thing, y'all, when her mother said, if I were you, I would F him up. I said, now see, that's a mama of my own heart, baby. We not putting up with the bullshit. And,
Mama knows
and the mother knows
from
what's going
experience.
on. She knows what's going on. And she told you some real shit.
Yep.
And I was just like, so then I remember, well, Joshy ain't come out yet.
No, he didn't.
Joshy, he came out late. Okay. Um, so when her mother said I would fuck him up if I were you, I said that sounds like Miss Sophia telling telling
Silly.
Keely to bash Mister's head in and think about having them all.
Right. Exactly.
I was cracking up. So Cliff grabbing you at M Bar and calling you a bitch. Carlos asks these questions, and mind you, they are both yes or no questions.
Right.
We get a little bit elaboration going on, okay? So is this the first time of him putting his hands on you? Listen, when me and Cliff argue, we argue. And he was like, yeah, couples argue. That's just how it is with marriages. Has he called you a bitch before? Um, I, I'd be calling him one. That's not the question I asked you though. He may rebuttal and call me one if I call him one, but he just don't outright do it. Like he did
Right.
on camera. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm just sitting up here like, okay, how we gonna be sitting up here? We see this man with cameras around do that to you.
Right.
But then you think when the cameras ain't around, he ain't doing nothing. Like the way Treese, the way she was going over her brother's house, spending months and weeks over there. She be in the other bedroom. She don't want to sleep with that man. I'm that's not for nothing. That is not for nothing. So I don't know what the hell
I
she thought.
mean, I don't blame her sleeping in another bedroom because look at Clifford, the big red dog. I mean, you need a break from him too. Like,
Right,
oh, no.
right, going all around the mulberry bush. And then we ain't even gonna talk about this other one. Are you in an abusive marriage? Which is another
That was
yes.
an out of line question. That was out of line,
Right.
in my opinion, because if she was in an abusive relationship, you could potentially put her in danger with her abuser sitting right there beside her later.
Exactly.
Like, what are you talking?
Exactly.
That's why I'm like, Carlos is a horrible host. Like, are you okay?
Right. And you could have just been getting Cliff like smoking and steaming
Right.
because
And
they don't like to. That's behind the veil. People don't want to be outed for their bad behavior. Like when you say a rapist, a racist, whatever, they're not gonna cop to that. Do you abuse Treese?
right.
You think he gonna say yes?
Oh, you think
You
she
don't
gonna
think
say
anybody's
yes that
gonna
she in
say
an
yes?
abusive marriage? Like, come on.
That's crazy.
Her
That's
abuser
crazy.
right next to her, and she on TV. Are
Exactly.
you out your mind? It's not a safe space to even ask that question.
Exactly. We're not doing that shit on camera. That's for damn sure.
Right. Like, hello.
Cliff equals Glenn. Yeah, and it's like Cliff is trying to train Glenn to act like that.
I
So that's
mean, Glenn already there, so
yes. Then she says, if a woman is abused, she's going to try to physically cover up, like if she's getting choked, she's going to try to hide subconsciously if she has a ring around her neck. I was
no, Latrice. No.
like, Latrice,
No.
no, baby, that's not it. She's going to be paying more attention to that, and I'm just like, again, yeah, it was a yes or no question, but like we said, it wasn't the time or the space
Yeah.
ever to ask that question in front of your abuser.
Right.
So
Not a safe space at all for that.
she said, my husband is old school, but he ain't no fool. Child, the way he be mumbling and bumbling.
He can be both.
Child, Willie was like, Carlos was like, Willie, you heard what he just said? You know what he just said when he's talking about the puppy and the dog and the puppy. I said, this. So then she also accused all the other women of having half of the women on the stage deals with DV as well. And she was like, everybody was like, who half? Akeisha was like, what half? Who? Letitia was like, girl, why are you talking about us? He asking you. I said, uh-oh.
You need to be asked that too.
Right. Cause for real, that's what Carlos should have asked. Why Glenn keep popping up on you in these situations? Like something, like the fact that he didn't ask her anything, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. Okay, so yeah, so basically it was a deflection. Then Cliff said anytime that Latrice needs to call 911, she can.
Oh my God. Really? Can't you?
Akeisha said people be married for over 30 years getting their ass beat and ain't nobody called no 911.
Or aren't able to reach the phone to call 911.
Exactly. So yeah, so that's when she said that to him. I.e. the color purple. I'll keep on referencing that because for some reason it's ringing true. Exactly. Cliff popped up that one time, but Glenn I know he popped up at least 3 times at the new apartment, the new condo. I felt like he popped up somewhere. He popped up at her job all the time.
I remember he parked up in a parking lot in his car that time.
Uh-huh.
I'm like,
and when her and Marie was at the bar. So he's always popping up. She was raised under those southern ways, right? Right. Someone please call 911. Someone.
yes.
Maybe. That was a mess. So so Carlos said, let's talk about you being controlling. He said, I wouldn't call it controlling, I call it demanding. I said potato.
Go hand in hand.
Right, potato fucking potato. What do you mean? Tomato, tomato. What do you mean? Are we playing semantics here? I was just like, what is going on? Then he goes on to further embarrass Latrice and say he didn't even want to marry her. Because when Carlos said, "Is that why you got a younger wife so that you can be demanding and controlling?" And she's able to, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
he was pretty much saying that. And he was like, I didn't even want to marry her. But she wanted to marry me, and she said she would leave if he didn't marry her. And I was just like, yikes.
I kind of find that hard to believe. I'm sorry.
I'm like the embarrassment. And I'm look at that face Latrice got.
Yeah, that's a good screenshot.
I was like, Lord have mercy. Her always with the embarrassing, nervous look, child. Um, what you say about being tracked and stalked when you showed up at M Bar? He said, no, we just share our locations. Um, he asked Letitia, what has Latrice told you about, the relationship? And she said she has told me some things, but I will not repeat it in the group because she told it to me. And I was like, okay, good, cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
We'll
she
step
pick
by
and choose when she want to share stuff. Okay.
that part. Um, Cliff said he took his anger out on Latrice because she shouldn't have went to M-Bar with Josh after what happened at their house. So you remember he was calling him the enemy and all this other stuff. He talking about he
Right.
kicked him out and stuff. I said, why is he the enemy? Why is he the enemy? Why I gotta be
I
why I
guess
gotta be all that?
he put Latrice on punishment, so you can't see Josh no more. I mean, that's her friend. It been her friend before she even got with you. So what are you talking about?
I'm not getting it. It's so crazy.
You
It's
can't
so
hang
crazy.
out like she on punishment or something. Like, stop. Like you her dad. Well, shit. Never
No.
mind. Look. Well, never mind.
Right. Um, Carlos asked, do you regret calling her a bitch? He said, yes, I apologize. Latrice, do you feel safe in your home? I feel very, very safe in I would never trade my life for anyone on this stage.
I believe him.
Right. um, she said, if he ever put his hands on me, he wouldn't even be here today. Cliff said, I love my wife. I would never put my hands on her. She knows that.
I
So
mean, but
then,
you did put your hands on her when you was in the parking lot. Like,
exactly. Enter Joshy with too much makeup, child.
okay, Josh. Is it too much makeup or is the lighting? Oh, the blush. I don't know.
Girl,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so heavy. I don't know.
Oh, the blonde hair is cute. Could be comb lining up a little better in there.
Yeah. Let me see. Right. Secondhand embarrassment. He is controlling. That's probably what it is. The acne treatment. Like
Oh yeah.
they got this stuff called Blur or Milk or something like that. It's a nice little primer that you put on your face before you put your makeup on that
No,
could kind of
really.
conceal all of that. Yeah. Yeah, definitely he could have did a nice little treatment before that. Okay. Then Cliff said, if I was so controlling, Joshy wouldn't be here. Then he went around calling everybody kings and mans and puppies and dogs and called him a jack of spade and honey. I don't know what Cliff be talking about. Josh, he was just looking hurt. He was really looking hurt.
Yeah.
So then they was talking about the water crisis. And so just the little clips of when Joshy was in the house,
House.
it created that little wedge between them. And he was like, she was like, well, I gotta cook for my husband. And she was like, why does the woman have to cook for the man? He said society made it that way. I didn't make it that way.
Child.
Carlos said a lot of people applauded Josh for being a good friend, but a lot of people did also say that he overstepped in their marriage. I agree.
Yeah, he overstepped in that moment, but I don't think he do that all the time. And I think Latrice gave him a pathway to do that. So
Exactly.
there's that.
Exactly. And then he said Latrice would confide some of her issues with him so he could bring them up and they can have a conversation about it. And Cliff said, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
No, I
I was
believe
like,
it.
I don't know though. I
I,
mean,
I kind of believe that. So
right, right. I was wondering that too. I was wondering that too. Um, so Latrice took accountability for telling Josh about the things that was happening in her marriage. She said it wasn't fair to Josh and it wasn't fair to her husband. And I said, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
yes,
And I'm glad she did come to that realization. Mm, mm, mm. He told him that he kicked him out, but he said he left. So it was a mess. It was a mess. Josh, he said in the moment he didn't feel like he was in the wrong. He said he doesn't fear for her safety. He just doesn't like the way he talked to her. And Latrice was like, "Thank you, Joshy. Thank you." I was just like,
safe
"God,
answer in front of the cameras, in front of strangers.
exactly." Cliff said he apologized to Josh. Josh never apologized to him. He said he didn't know he had a problem with him until M Bar happened. Um, he felt disrespected in his home. He calls Josh the enemy, and he said Tree should not have been meeting up. And I'm like, well, they work together, so I'm trying to figure out like what the
They work together. They've been friends for a long time before you.
it,
So
right.
what
It
she
does
just
not
thought
make
she's just supposed to drop her friend,
right.
her
It doesn't.
slash employee,
And all girl Latrice was just teeing up, teeing up, teeing up. I feel like
because she
she
don't like to
is
be caught in the middle.
she's stifled. Like she can't even be the person that she wants to be. Like it's like she want to grow her wings and he wants to clip them off or something. This is it's so hard to watch. It's so hard to watch. Joshy said he can't never talk to Cliff without him getting hostile.
True,
And
I
he said
believe that.
right, and he doesn't accept his apology because he feel like it's fake and he's just doing it real, just to be doing it.
He just stood outside. I apologize, and like there's that. Like it's supposed to be the end. No,
Right,
nigga.
right. And then
No, no,
at
that's
some
it.
point he said, "You can't control me like you control Latrice." And then he ends up breaking down. Akeisha goes over to console him. Carlos goes over to
Carlos
console
was
him.
trying to get him to come up. Like, come here, Joshy. Come here, Joshy. No,
Right, right. And I'm just like,
what you trying to make them have a hug, a powwow?
I said that
No, don't force that.
exactly. Hey Zia, you haven't watched anything yet? Okay. Thank you for the thumbs up. Latrice hates that they are at odds. Then she said something about she knows that they had a great relationship. All three of them had a great relationship. She knows that they have love for each other. He was like, "What the fuck?" And I said, when he did that whole "what the fuck," it came off homophobic.
Yes, very.
So there's that, and so that's why we have that type of
And
treatment.
then
Like,
he was trying to do that puppy dog, and I
yeah,
what
he
that's so
thinks
wrong.
him less than. You know what I'm saying? The same way he thinks of women less than. He's a feminine woman. I mean, a feminine man, and so he thinks of him less than. So that's why he called him a jack of spade or whatever. And then he called him a puppy versus the men. He said, "Yeah, me and Glenn, we dogs." And they was like, "What?" Everybody was just
Yeah,
acting.
dog with fleas. I got it.
It was a mess. It was bad. And then I did not like Carlos saying that he didn't think it was that deep that they should be able to come together if he
Carlos say
apologized
stuff like
and all
that.
that
It's
stuff.
not that deep to you.
Right. I'm like, don't dismiss his feelings. I said,
Right.
because for real, he's lost a very close friend. The fact
Yeah.
that we can't confide in each other anymore because he had to put up boundaries and she had to put up boundaries, their
Exactly.
friendship is broken now. It's on a different level.
Yeah.
It's always been this close, and now
He said they don't talk like they used to anymore.
right. And so I'm just like,
Very sad.
yes, very sad. And he was like, no, I'm good. And he said it would never. He said me and Latrice don't talk like we used to. It'll never be back right. He's tearing up. She's tearing up. Then Latrice ends up walking him off the show or whatever. So
I
and
really felt for him because he really hurt behind it.
right.
And Clifford, he over there just could care less.
Exactly. He just like, oh Lord. So yeah, it was sad. And
I wish Latrice could have showed her friend more compassion and empathy or something kind of emotion.
yeah, like she just kind
She's
of
talking about, let's go back here and fix our face.
right. And Akeisha, she was concerned. She was like, y'all gonna have to have the conversation, but y'all can't have it on the show.
So, right.
And then she comes over and she's like tearing up herself as well. She was like, come on, let's go get your face together. Because she's putting on.
Yeah, she put on.
She's putting on the same thing that she does whenever Cliff demeans her. She knows exactly how that feels. And so, she's just putting on like she's okay. And all the while she's not. You're not gonna keep crying like that and you are okay, girl. Blink twice if you need some help. So that's
if she don't want to be saved, don't say what she don't want to be saved.
Right.
I mean, it's her relationship. I mean,
yeah.
I don't gotta like it.
Right. Ain't no help coming. All right, let's get this on out of stage, and we're gonna get ready to move on to. Child, this was
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, y'all thought I was talking on.
They need to have a theme or something. They went to Houston, Texas. They could have a.
Oh right. The
whatever that trip was. That was really not a trip.
This is a mess, y'all. I was thoroughly entertained. Let me make sure I got my little video. Y'all know what my video is?
Oh gosh. What is it?
Oh my god. I got airdrop it, y'all. That shit was hilarious. So what was your overall thoughts on while I get the video up for shits and giggles?
Do y'all want to rate what's that called? Bell Collective?
Yeah. Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah, we can rate Bell Collective.
What I give it?
Sorry, y'all. I forgot all about that. Let's rate it. Rate the episode. Okay, now go ahead and rate the episode. I'm gonna give it a 7.
I gave it a 3.
Woo!
Because Carlos is horrible. And then his line of questioning, he let some people talk and not other people talk. It's just, and he cut them off. I don't like that.
Right. That is true. What else, y'all? Bill gets a 7.
The Latrice show. It should be called Latrice and the Bell Collective. So.
All right.
I like they setup versus Love and Marriage.
Yeah, the Bell Collective, their setup was nice. I think maybe because it's not as many people. Possible.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Two verbatim. You know, it's called the clerk type. Oh my. It's business. Hold on. So if I go, stop. If I go get the paper, please do. Please do. I would love for you to. Yes. No, go get it.
Yes, please do. Can barely get up. Look how he walks still. He's walking like the Tin Man. Look how he walking like a robotic.
Oh my god, that shit was so funny. I said the way that
He
man
looked
walked,
uncomfortable walking. Embarrassing.
girl, look.
He walk off like
No,
a little kid, pissed.
exactly. Having a full on temper tantrum. I said,
Mm.
Martin, you go sit your ass down. He is crazy, girl. He is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He is batshit crazy. That boy is crazy. Cray. I know Mel gotta be embarrassed that she was married to that man. I
She a
know it.
Scorpio. They kind of got that thing with them. They can be with the best of them.
Okay, y'all. So we are
Oh
gonna get
yes.
with Love and Merge. So we get to see
What Tiffany got on? Yeah.
right. Oh, I forgot the part where they was talking about Tisha and Kiki.
Uh,
And your point is
I'm like, I
so
know
Tisha,
that's right.
right? Tisha is Mad Day. And on Mad Day, what do? We tells all the business. So she's getting up here talking about you and Amin have cheated on each other before the marriage and during the marriage. And then she also spilled the tea.
Well, at least she owned it. She didn't care.
Right. That's what like. I
She's like,
mean,
okay,
right.
that
You
didn't go
can't
well.
with that tea that they gonna be like, okay, you can't take the wind out of the sail. Like it doesn't even
Right,
land.
right.
So with that being said, she even paid her husband to go out on a date. And I was like, I don't think she meant it like that. But Kiki clarified that before they were married, he asked her for some money and she found out that he would go on a date with another girl in the evening. And she said she went to the restaurant acting like a plum fool.
I know that's
And
right.
then Tisha said, and she still married him. So who's the dummy now? I said, ooh. I said, well,
Well, they
damn.
wasn't very, so there's that.
I said, uh-oh. So everybody was like, oh my God, like Tisha kind of cleared the floor down. Like, I was like, okay. But everybody thought that they were saying that she paid her husband to go out with somebody, but that's not
Yeah, I
like
thought
a
that too, but that's how Tisha said it. So I'm like, wait, what?
exactly. Exactly.
Even Martell
Uh,
was like, oh, girl. He like, I thought you. He like, what? Even Martell he caught that. Like, what?
right. He had a full on temper tantrum. You glad Kiki did you glad Tisha did that? Kiki is irritating. Okay. Don't act like I should leave if you stay yourself. All these women go through cheating in some form. Yeah. Yeah. It's whether or not you choose to keep your delusional glasses on and allow them to do it. Hey Kimmy, how you doing?
Kiki said, I'm not gonna be doing delusional. I'm gonna get mine too.
Exactly. So then Tisha pulled out this paper, honey. Carlos is like, "What is this paper?" She was like, "This is the timeline of why she don't fool with Kiki," and then she talking about the people, the man that she was talking to, and all this whole thing about the threesome, whatever.
Tired.
Um, oh man, I can't believe I don't got that slide.
Oh what?
Um, how Mel and Mel and Kimmy was
Kimmy. Oh,
going back and forth. Talk about you answer. No, you
oh,
answer.
because Carlos asked if Letitia if they think Letitia live in a land of delusion,
Yes,
right?
delusion with denial.
But not
Mel
really.
was like, "Oh no, Kimmy, you go first." No, 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 you go first. You go. Kimmy said
That's
no.
kind of funny because and telling at the same time. But they gave good answers. Good answers. That's why I was like, good answers.
Exactly, exactly. She said, "No, I think these speculations have just been just that, speculations. There's no concrete proof." Mel says the same thing. Having been through it myself with my own experience. Tisha not having concrete evidence of the situation. She has a family before she, does that, so she feels like she's okay. She's in her right to,
Yeah.
want concrete proof. And I was like, "Well, girl, go get you a private. Go get you a
You're not gonna get no PI. Cause
private.
everything gonna have to go through Marcel. He'll know he been being watched. What you gonna
Right.
everything gonna have to go through Marcel.
Now
Mm-mm.
I'm so upset. I feel like this is not the right. These are not the right slides. What the hell is going on?
Oh
I don't
Lord.
know why I ain't got the slides that I need. Anyway, Carlos goes in with Kiki's package. Let me see if I can get a picture of Kiki.
Oh, with the Crime Stopper and
Yeah, the
drug
crime stuff.
test and the drug test.
Damn, I ain't even got no picture of Kiki. I don't know what the hell I was doing. Shit. Okay. So the Crime Stoppers, the drink throwing, the argument, and the drug test. They
Mm-hmm.
kept focusing on that methadone. Kiki says she takes it daily. However, the test was clean for methadone. So they're
Would
trying to
they even
figure out.
show up on the test if it's prescribed by a doctor?
I
I think
don't
it's a
know.
separate test for that, right? I don't think
But if it's in your system, I don't know. It just feels weird. Like
it's a
I've heard some
prescribed
people I've
medicine,
heard
so
people speculate. So if she takes it early in the morning, I heard that it could kind of clear your system in a couple of hours. I don't know if that's the truth, but
the doses, something. Low
right,
doses.
or it's like a very very low dose. I don't know how that works, but
I don't know. But I did have an aunt who used to take methadone.
it felt like Carlos had like a little, like had like a trigger on Kiki for some reason.
Oh, he
Carlos goes
did.
Okay, I'm glad I
Like,
wasn't misreading that. Talking about Kiki, the cast and crew has said your behavior has been erratic at times. I was like, oh,
beside, okay, take her addition to pills out of it. That could be her personality. You know what I mean? Because we had never known her. All we know that she used to take these pills, so we don't know her before this drug. So that could be her
right,
personality. You know what I mean?
right.
So it's
She always seemed like, yeah, I think that is her personality.
right. That's
Like,
what I'm saying. They could,
like I've seen her on different interviews. I just see
yeah,
that
me
that's
too.
how she, I just feel like that's the
Yes.
way she exactly. So, um, you appeared to be on a mission at the barbecue. Tisha ignored you. Kiki says Tisha knows that that's a trigger. Carlos is asking Tisha, Marceau, do you still think she's on drugs? Marceau, a resounding yes. Tisha, she is still on drugs, Carlos.
How do
Again,
they know for a fact and they don't even talk to the girl? They don't want to interact with this lady. Like,
I
come
feel like
on.
this line of questioning is damaging or just inappropriate,
It's
like
inappropriate and damaging to her. Like, somebody can see this. Like, they're trying to
right.
stop her bags, her future bags, possibly. And people think, oh my
Exactly,
God.
exactly. Hey, pretty girl. And I was just like, I thought that he was out of order for that. And same thing with the Teresa situation. Same thing here. So that's why a lot of people are like saying that Carlos, we need another host because
Yeah.
he just ain't it. Okay.
Okay.
So
Thank you, Candy Love. Yes, he will make someone flip with that line of questioning. I wouldn't mind if Kiki would have slid a little something to Carlos.
Oh Lord. And then Tisha outed this whole situation where she was going to score some drugs and the person keeps their money in the middle
That
compartment
she
or something.
stole. Yeah.
Yeah, that she stole the money and bought the drugs with his own money. I was just like, I said, "Oh, y'all mudslinging now.
Yeah, that's
We
that's that's like you don't cut me. Now I got to
exactly,
get you. Now if I was kicking up now I got to get you. Okay, oh, you gonna cut me? Oh snap! No, no, you got me, so I got to get you.
exactly,
Mm-mm. And that was years ago. She made it seem like that was like a year ago or something. Or
right,
I'm tripping.
right." Yeah. Maurice said that he thinks that she was looking for a moment and she got it. Kimmy
Possibly.
said she didn't think that at first. However, in hindsight, she saw that she was
Kimmy be
nervous,
twerking on the fence.
huh? Twerking
Kimmy
on
be
the fence.
twerking on the fence. I can't with her.
Right. However, she saw that she was nervous, jittery, and super, super sweaty. And all of those things, she's already said that those are side effects to
The
the
method. And then they was
methadone.
outside and like it wasn't cool. And when it was like hot outside, they in
Right.
Alabama.
In the South, yes. I'm just like, what is going on? Carlos asked why didn't it test positive for methadone. Marcel said that she used someone else's pee. Melody said, no, 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 no. You know,
We
I
need
keep saying
production come to the front.
exactly
Because
because
she
when I
said
saw you,
production went with
went
her
in,
too.
went in there, but we didn't see that. We saw
Right,
Kiki go in there and close the door. Now,
right.
I don't know.
I'm gonna need somebody from production who was there that day to come to the front. We need
Right.
answers.
Then they're asking about the hard drugs that she's used or something. She's like, I've only used Percocet. It's only been prescription. I'm like, so I don't know. They made girl. I don't know what the drug dealers out there doing in the world. Do they sell perks out there, or do they sell something that give you like the
Somebody can
effect
get
of
their hands
perk?
on it. If they can get their hands on it, if they got a plug, yeah, they'll sell some perks.
Oh, okay.
And you know,
See, I know what be going on at the liquor store, but I don't know.
not the liquor store. God, good lord.
I don't know what's going on in the drug streets.
Hilarious.
So yeah, that's why I was like when she said she was going to score something. I was like, ooh, I'm like, do they? I didn't know they sold that stuff. I didn't know that they was able to get their hands on stuff like that. But I mean, I guess so. They got ecstasy. They got all kinds of stuff. But anyway, um, look, I'm
That's
just
what I'm saying.
going.
If they got a plug, yeah, they can get their hand on
Yeah. Then they still mudslinging, talking about Amin took the children from her and he had to come pick her up with nobody in the family. They kind of washed their hands of her. He would come and pick her up. Then they started talking about this stealing this lock. The next thing you
Not a
know,
lot.
Marceau told the whole story step by step how to get money back.
Right. That's I'm like, how you know that, sir?
Exactly. She was like, he know better than I do. Was cracking up.
Right.
Hey, Inga. Okay. Okay. Oop. Not.
Yeah, you do got them little
Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo.
pharmacists or pharmacist assistants. They be
Oh
having,
yeah, the technicians and stuff that work right there.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Mm. Right, and then I mean, you go pick her up, and then you gonna go throw it in her face or whatever. And I was just like, I hate that shit. I don't like it.
I bet
So
you,
he
look how
said,
much one. I bet you that only happened one time. They make it seem like it happened all the time. I
right,
think it only happened one time. They exaggerating.
exactly. Marcel said if she steals the lock, she was like, I can't return it because I don't have a receipt. He said you return it, they give you a gift card, then you go sell the gift card. I was like, I said, now that's a reach
That's a reach, and that's a lot of work
for a lock.
too for a lock. Yeah, that's a lot of work for a drug
That's
addict to do.
too much
They
work.
be trying to do it quick. Look,
Exactly, just too much. And I'm like, who the hell buying gift cards? I don't know.
maybe a
Um,
contractor outside coming through the door, catching.
then Carlos has the nerve to say he supports her sobriety and anything that he can do to help, let him know. I said, Carlos,
This line
sure.
of questioning did not help, so stop.
Exactly. So, do you really want her sobriety, or was y'all really triggering her to go
Right.
and
I don't
put
like
me?
that. I don't like
No,
that.
I didn't
And I
like that
like
at all.
Stormy Face. If you ever catch Stormy Face, do that whole thing. Stormy
I ain't
Face
get
expression.
I ain't get that one. Child, I said Tiffany and Lewis, the Whitlows. They introduced them. I said Tiffany looked like a J.C. Penney mess, and Big
Oh,
Lou, child, was just Big Lou. I don't know.
yeah.
I don't think he can really get a suit to tailor or to fit him or something. It just hangs.
I
So
mean,
then,
he wasn't even on the season, so he don't need to go out the way. He better go to J.C. Penney and get him a suit, or the Big and Tall get him a suit.
right. So then let's just say we go to this. Let's go to this. This was a conversation where they were talking about Sheree. Do you think your P gonna keep him? And then Marcel said you was acting like a Karen. Carlos asked, what does he think a Karen is? He said someone who thinks their opinion is better than everybody else's. I said that's not the definition of a Karen.
All right, they don't even know. They just use it because she half
Right.
white. I'm like, what?
I was just like, no,
No,
no.
Tiffany just a messy, nosy ass bitch. Okay,
Right,
that's it. That's
right.
all.
Now we hope we never see you again.
Right, Inga. Right. I said deuces.
So then, I think did Lou say no? Or did Lou or Marcel? I think Lou or Marcel said, "Do you?" No, Marcel said, "Do you owe me an apology, Lou, because of what she said?" He said, "No, I think she said whatever she said, and it's whatever. But no, ain't no apologies going on here." And I was like, both of y'all was kind of like ganging up on her. He was like, no, I was reacting. Martell went to her. But then at the end, they was like, well, since this was a business arrangement, what was the point of all that? What was the point of confronting her about this whole comment when it's just a business arrangement and y'all don't even care? Like, it didn't make any sense to me.
Faking a friend
Right.
and
So,
Marceau wide back ass. They need to be in that conversation anyway.
oh my God. Then we get the Martell's package. And Carlos is like desperately navigating dating and co-parenting as a bachelor. And he's giving all these weird, crazy faces because he didn't like, what all he was saying. Then he was talking about Sheree.
Hmm.
Um, what else? I'm jumping all around. And then the thing that how he kept saying that he's single, and he was like, I think he asked, "Are you in a relationship with your child's mother?" And he was like, "No, I'm single." And then Marcel was like, "Well, do she think y'all in a relationship?" I'm like, "Cause
Right.
that's the same thing. Like he was doing that whole thing with Sheree, doing it with Coleslaw. Got this girl coming down to Houston, walking
Right.
her in and out for an hour and a half. I was just
Hmm.
like, Martell, he just got on my nerves. He got on my nerves. He kept on talking about he's single. Melody called him a liar. So it's like,
He is a liar.
um, they're together. So then they get the arguing and fussing. Arguing and fussing, arguing and fussing.
Because Mel said because when she dropped the kids off or whatever,
She's
he's there.
always
I'm
there.
there. Yeah.
Sheree said that on her show they had to stop dating because she couldn't deal with all the negative press.
He had negative press. Girl, stop, Sheree.
Girl, that's for your own shit by Sheree, okay? It ain't
Business,
really
business
about
arrangement.
it ain't really about Martell at all.
No.
Uh, Carlos saying Sheree and still being flirtatious with your ex-wife Mel. Martell said, "Who said I still had feelings?" Uh, Carlos said the camera, Nail, Mel, Carlos. Everybody was like, everybody agrees that you're still flirtatious and you still have feelings for this woman.
Right.
So, did the name change ceremony was the last nail in the coffin for your relationship? Did you understand that it was over at that time? Martell said it didn't matter to him, but since we're discussing it, I don't like the way she did it. The fact that she did it the way she did. I guess that's what
What?
my notes. I know that's what I'm saying. I guess that's what my notes say. I don't know exactly what all this.
I'm like, what? You know, like what? He said something along those lines, but I'm like, they didn't have nothing to do with you.
Right, right,
Nothing to do with you at all. What are you talking about?
exactly. I guess because she made a big production of it, she
If
ran
she
it on the
wants to,
show.
she could. And that's
Is
another way to stick it to you. Like, I don't need the
it?
whole name. Roger's been stepping before I became a host. So there's that.
Exactly.
Do you got your builder's license? That should be the question that Carlos said. Like, we've been waiting
Right. Can we
for this
celebrate? When
open
can
book
we
test.
celebrate any of your accomplishments, sir?
Okay. What you got going on? Where's the suit line? Well, come on. What's going on with that wine? And
Exactly.
this or ominous, whatever that
Yeah,
wine was called. I don't know. What happened?
we got a question. Hold on. Do y'all believe Martell when he said he was asked by production to play a certain type of person for the cameras? Did he say that in the reunion or did he say that on Twitter or IG or something?
Yeah, did he say that at the reunion?
I don't think he said. I don't think he
I
said
think he
that at the
probably
reunion.
said it online. I don't think he
Yeah,
said.
it might have been an IG live or something like that.
I do not believe Martell.
No,
Is that I don't even know that's his real name. But
he is a
anywho.
liar. He's a liar, liar, liar.
Like,
Okay, so then they get to fussing about Mel not forgiving him. Carla says, "Does it bother you about coleslaw being around her children?" She said, "No, it doesn't bother her, but it makes her go into protective mode because she knows what all this woman has done to try to get her family, try to get, everything. She tried to usurp what she did, pretty much
yeah,
usurp her whole life, but she still ain't got the ring. But the ring don't mean a thing, obviously.
right.
But she said she's done too many things. She don't trust her around her kids. She's done some
Rightfully
heinous,
so.
disrespectful stuff, right? To
And
her and to herself.
I'm glad her kids are of age. They can
Right.
speak up for themselves, you know what I mean? Even
Exactly.
little mama. I
And
know
do
she
you
can speak
notice
up
that
for
he
herself.
always defend Coleslaw? It's like he defends her and then he down talks her at the same time. So
It's
he'll
crazy what he
defend
do
her and
that.
then call her a peasant, or he'll defend her and then say he's single. Like,
Yeah,
which one is it?
he'll defend her against Mel, but other when there's other people talking about Mel, he would defend Mel against other people. It's kind of weird how he does that.
Yeah, it is weird.
Cause like when they was talking about her accomplishments, about Marceau was talking about her accomplishments, he was taking up for Mel, and it's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
weird.
that part.
I'm like,
Yeah, he was at that point. Yeah, he was. He was. He
okay,
was. Um, Dan Martell is bringing up the 11 babysitters. I thought it was 20. I thought it was 25. Martell, now it's 11.
his number always change, so there's
Exactly. That's why you can't never believe him. Like, how dare you, Martell, to keep on defending that woman? Then they talk about Sheree being a business arrangement. It's in the court documents, which we saw him go get. If y'all didn't see it, I'm just running on.
She said, I need the transcript.
So if I don't get the paperwork, please do, please do. I would love for you to. Yes, please go get it. You such a liar. No, you're such a liar. No, I'm not. You're such a liar. No, please go get it.
She wasn't the crazy part is she was not gonna mention it until you
Right.
start
Yeah.
fucking with
Until
her.
exactly. And they was like, Mel, if you know, she was like, that's not for me to say. She was just like,
Right.
I know it's in there, but I mean, if you want to keep on acting a fool, then I can take it there. I don't be
And then
trying
you
to
bring out the paperwork and want somebody to look for it. Are you out your mind?
right.
If
And
you
he
don't have
said
it already ready and highlighted, I don't want to see it.
exactly. But it wasn't the transcripts though. It was just like some kind of court papers, like some kind of gathering.
Oh, okay.
So Melody said, I'll buy the transcripts and I'll present them. So I guess she was either going to do it on her IG live or maybe next time on it.
Time, yeah.
She also called him the lowest of the lows and the scum of this earth, and rightfully so. Really, there it is. That's that one. Like I said, he came back with all this foolishness, all this paper and stuff like that. He's just so upset. Carlos is so tickled though. He's sitting up there just being a little messy little queen, just looking like,
All you gotta do is draw some devil horns on top of his head in his red suit,
yes,
and it'd be his yes,
yes,
the devil himself,
exactly.
Lucifer himself.
And then they just get to arguing, and you know how they do. They get to arguing. The next thing you know, he's acting. He can't control his voice. His voice goes up octaves, and then Carlos is like, "I'm gonna need you to calm down.
Cause
Respect.
he'll be having tantrums. Yeah.
Yes, you gotta talk to him like a little kid." And then you know how sometimes you remember how you used to do your kid, you used to ignore them, but you can't ignore Martell because he gonna keep going. Well, the kids
Mhm.
used to keep going too. But it's a mess. Gotta treat him like a damn kid.
All I gotta say is, I hope this is the last time we talk about what was their marriage or what
3
have you.
years divorce. 3 whole
And I'm gonna
years.
need Martell to move on for real and what have
Yes.
you.
I think Melody is wholly over it. She's over it.
I hope so.
She seems like she is totally healed and past that relationship. Carlos said
Yep.
it's best that y'all have moved on from each other. And then
Yeah.
she said, "You see how toxic it was in that house? That's why I beat his ass that one time." Martell was like, "Let a man say that. Let a man say that." I was like, "This man is on one."
Right.
Everybody was shocked. Everybody was shocked. But yeah,
I
let a
was
man.
shocked a little bit too, but I ain't mad at him. I'm like, I hope you got him good that time, girl, because what he was
Right,
doing,
right. Coming in
shit.
here after cheating and girl, you won't get it. You won't get it. Girl, it's the walk off the stage for me. I'm telling you, girl, that shit was so funny. I was like, I had to.
Like he had the shit.
Girl, it looked like if he moved just a little too much, it would have been a little crack right down the seam at the back of his jacket, child. That's what it looked like. Then we get on to Tiffany's child, Tiffany's silent struggle with postpartum depression. Let me put a disclaimer up here, y'all. I f- I feel bad for women who experience postpartum depression. That's not what
Mhm.
I'm saying. When y'all hear what I'm about to say, as far as Tiffany, know that that is not a projection to anybody else who is going through it. What I am just going to say to you, this whole little thing, Big Lou told her what was going to happen. He said he didn't think it was a good idea. We shouldn't do it. It's not the time. You're too busy. I'm busy. This is just not the time. But she don't think shit stink. She takes her ass out there and gets pregnant, and then she done lost herself. And I'm like, it's a fast forward for me. Like, okay, well, you off the show now. Find yourself, get back to yourself. I know it may sound a little harsh, like I said, but the writing was on the wall.
Right.
And then the thing was is that she already had a child. You already know that you've already went through this. You've already experienced it. And I'm like, you're at a different point in your life right now. So I didn't think that she would even think that this was going to be a good idea. It just does not seem like it doesn't seem smart. It's less than smart.
I think she was delusional about it, and then
Yeah,
when the baby came, it kind of clicked. Like,
right.
oh shit.
Right. I was just like, he told her, I said, a hard head make for a soft ass. That's what I got in my notes. Then
Oh,
Marcel Chance, we want you back. I was like, girl, I guess he do over Stormy and Courtney.
yeah.
Um, which is, they're they both got teenage kids. They're in their late. Well, I don't know. I thought Tiffany, she does look like she is in her 40s, but I think she said she was 37.
She can't be.
She does not look it. But you know
No,
them white women's, they age a little differently than that. And you know
they're
she
not.
does. She got she got a little bit of that white up
Look,
in her. So
look, the white overpowering the black. That's what you trying to say. Sometimes that happen.
aging her just a little bit, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe just a
different.
theory. Just a theory. I don't know. But did you see that weird face on Marceau's face? He was looking real crazy like the whole time while she was talking about her whole experience or something. I was like, maybe because
Yeah.
maybe he can't relate. Maybe Tisha
Or
never
he
went.
had gas. I don't know. You know how you got gas and then shit hit you, and then you be like, "Oh shit,
Baby, that's what she
that's
said.
straight."
That's what she had said. That's all I'm saying. That's what she had said.
37 plus 3. Yeah.
Right. She looked like she every bit of 44, 45. She definitely looks my age. So, girl, this was a fast forward for me too. I didn't. What was Junior here? Well, maybe we'll get to Junior's part on part three.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, wait to part 3 for Junior.
Okay. So
You
yeah.
probably
So
gonna
we
ask about his experience about getting fired and rehired and seeing his mom and aunt fighting.
had
Yeah.
right, right. I thought Miss Betty, it's that attitude, girl. Whenever I see her face, it just looked like I don't know. She remind me of Tokyo Tony or something. Like
What?
her demeanor, her attitude, or
Oh,
something like
demeanor. Okay.
yeah,
I'm like, what?
something about that, like just that evil, like you could just see the evil. Like I don't know.
Like she was ready.
Oh Lord, they talk, girl. They is dragging you, Tiffany. Girl, she 50. Oh Lord.
Yeah, I know Lou is
Yeah,
older
Lou
than her.
does. He does. Yeah. Let me see if I can get his. They. Oof. Yeah, Lou
He
look
said, "Woo."
old.
He said, "Woo."
We can tell what no filters on there today, but no.
Right.
Yeah, he definitely looks old. Girl, yes, Stormy Mama is evil, girl. She is evil. You could just see it all over her. I was like, girl, she looked like she is hell on wheels. But her and Mel get into this whole clash that absolutely has nothing to do with Miss Betty. Mama Betty, sit down, eat your food, and her hair look nice though. You know I love that red though. Y'all know I'm a red girl.
Yeah, I know you like red.
Yeah, but I don't know. I was over it. I was like, this was so irrelevant to me because they're
Yeah, if they want Mel
girl,
to
Miss
the shit,
Betty with her broken English trying to have a conversation with Mel about some Facebook groups. Girl, how old are we? Why are we talking about Facebook?
because
So
everybody
yeah,
think it was some people who was blaming Stormy about the recording, but I always said Destiny.
it
I
was
ain't even thought about
Destiny.
Stormy. Destiny
Right.
came to my mind before Stormy, so I don't know. I don't be in
Exactly.
no Facebook group,
I
so I don't
thought
know.
I thought Stormy and Mel's beef was before then. Like it was something else that was triggered before then, but it wasn't this recording. But
Only thing
maybe
that was triggered for Stormy was that Mel lost contact when it's off season. Like they don't be
oh
in communication. That's the only thing. Like that Mel changed her phone number or whatever. That
right,
was the
then
only
give it
thing. Yeah.
right. The topic was stupid. She was like, honestly, Miss Betty, you got enough going on in your own life with your own family. You could just stay out of this. It don't have nothing to do with her.
I'm gonna
And of
need Miss
course,
Van to come to the front.
right, so we can really get you together. And then she was like, I didn't hear you. And then next thing you know, that was another screen grab that I wanted to give. I don't know. Her screaming like that. I was like,
If it was Stormy, I'd be embarrassed. I'm sorry.
girl, Stormy is
Head
like,
down.
Betty, Betty. I was like,
She said, "Mom, mom," and then she said, "Daddy." I'm like, oh, girl.
oh, I ain't hear her calling her mom. I thought I heard her call her Betty. Child, it was a mess. It don't look like nobody in this chat like Stormy mama.
I mean, she's a fan. She's a fan. That's on. That's on the
Oh
show.
yeah, she said that she saw them. Mel saw them dragging Stormy, and she wouldn't clear it up. So I guess that was another thing that they was kind of,
And she
you
took
know,
too long to clear it up, but she did clear it up after a while.
right, right,
I mean, she really don't have to, but it'd be nice if she could clear it up, but she really didn't have to. You know what I mean?
right.
She
She
was
sure did.
obligated. It'd be nice, but she
Right.
like
Yeah, I agree. I agree. She doesn't have to. She doesn't have to. All right, y'all. While y'all rate the episode, that was the end of that. Then we'll continue for part 3. And while y'all get y'all stuff up there, we're gonna play this one more time.
Please do. I would love for you to. Yes.
please do,
Go get it.
please do. I would love you to.
No, I'm not. Please don't. No, no, please don't.
Liar!
Poor thing. Look at his
Yeah,
pants.
I
That
don't
man,
know. For some reason, I want to give it an 8. I don't know why. For some reason, I want to give it an 8.
I gave it a 7. It was better than
Yeah.
Bill. I was
Okay.
entertained.
That's a consistent. Yeah. Yeah, I was
And your point is,
honored.
yeah, I was entertained until we got to the end with Mama Betty.
Exactly. Hmm. Okay, 7-2. Okay. Candy say. Yeah, if you do like somebody, you would clear it up immediately. But at that point, they were already on
Yeah,
the
like she wasn't. It would be nice, but she not obligated to.
exactly. Exactly. All right. Well, yeah, I did enjoy. I did enjoy. I thought I had a I don't have a Potomac or a Married to Medicine graphic, but anyway,
It's
I've been
like
doing.
Betty. Now I got one more thing to say about Love Marriage. It's like
Okay.
Betty come on to be cussed, like she want to get cussed out by Mel, and then once Mel go there, they're really gonna put a strain between them two, Stormy and Mel.
Right.
Yeah.
Child. This one right here. Ooh, it's already 9.
I already know my rating. Yeah.
Yes, I am ready, Inga. They done already closed schools and everything, child. And I already took off because I don't like when you regularly telework, but they're gonna close the government, but they want you to telework. So I took off. Okay.
What?
I took off.
I don't blame you.
That should be pissing me off talking about y'all still it's still maximum telework. I said, I said, you ain't getting me tomorrow. I put in
So
my
y'all
lease.
got snow coming?
Yep,
Mm.
yep. It's supposed to be coming in the middle of the night.
We got a little bit of snow.
They're not getting much. They said 1 to 3 inches. I say y'all gonna close school for 1 to 3 inches, but it's really cold, y'all.
Man,
So
back in the day, man, we used to walk through 10 feet of snow.
back in the day, yep, yep.
Not 10 feet. You know I'm exaggerating.
So it is like shit. It'd be 8 to 10 inches. We was
Right.
in my ass the
Get to our
snow.
knees.
Y'all lucky. I wish we was closed up here, girl. We is closed. Even if the government don't close, I'm closed.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We are getting ready to talk about Potomac. Hard conversations. And baby, when I tell you that conversation had me cackling, how Mia was so bold with it, I said, "Oh, okay, man. I see you, girl. I,
Pre-produce.
I see you.
Pre-produce.
You think so?
Yes, because let's think about one behavior when he being questioned about certain things. That yeah, he already has an answer.
Oh, okay.
And Mia is the safe person to ask that question out of all the girls. Now if Candace or somebody else asks that question.
Yes. And that's my thing. The freezing. Sorry, y'all. The freezing. I think the with it being so cold, like that stuff can kind of turn into easily turn into ice, and
Yeah.
that's
Y'all
what
be careful with the ice, black ice.
exactly. So, child, let me see. I thought I had the screenshots from the time. Hold please. Um, y'all thought it was a snooze fest. I wasn't mad at the episode. I told y'all I don't have to have like all that odd. I just don't. I just don't. But let's see. I can remove this. Oh, that's -3. Where the hell you at? Candy?
Yeah, what's that for, Candy? I'm like -3.
Maybe that's the degrees because we talking about how cold it is.
Okay.
Girl, you must be in Chicago. I'm like, what the hell?
No, that's not in Chicago today.
Oh, you in Chicago?
You know I'm in Illinois.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad. No. I don't know why I know. South Carolina. Oh, okay. Girl, yeah, it's cold. It's cold. I ain't even gonna hold you. It is cold. Cold, cold, cold. Oh, her rating. Oh no. Oh yeah, it does say Rohop. I don't know why. Oh, it says Rohop now. At first it said -3. Okay. Thank you, boo.
Yeah, I'm on the same wavelength, Candy.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Y'all, it is so crazy how I know all these places that they went to. I've been to the places, I know the places, there's all the stuff. Because that's my neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Um, this is called Hard Conversations. Me and Gordon, Juan and Robin at the Prince George's County College Culinary Arts School. That is where they were. Um,
Oh, Oh, I didn't know. I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, let me go ahead and run through these little things right here. This is Charisse, Gizzard, and Ashley talking about how Robin was acting about everybody just would say something. Say something to her. Oh, I'm sorry, Kevin. I'm gonna get the food ready. Almost. I'm almost done. About everybody get her, hold me accountable and all this other stuff. So she was telling them about that. Then we get to see Uncle Jessup and and Karen, and she started fussing at him because when she told him about her health condition, he kind of acted like it wasn't a big deal, which it probably isn't. But I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but he apologized.
I guess she wanted more love since, it's a big deal to her.
Right, right. So yes, this is the culinary arts center at PG College.
Oh,
Now, did y'all hear him on the phone? Did you hear him call that person on the phone, babe?
yeah,
Didn't you heard it? And
yeah.
then it felt like he was trying to play it off, talking about I'm trying to get this job or something like that. But it sounded like babe. I was like, oh, I was like, that was weird. But I'm telling you, this is just for
He
TV,
forgot he was mic'd up.
huh?
I said he forgot he was mic'd up.
Probably. He probably. And I remember hearing Robin saying, "Do you have to have this conversation right now?"
Right.
And I was just like, "Oh, this is weird." But I feel like it was the female coach. I think so.
Could be. I
I
don't want
think
to put past it.
I think so. Yeah, Karen does look really good for 60.
They don't even hold hands, not arm in arm. Look at the brother and sister about to walk in.
Yeah, it's crazy. Nothing. I'm telling you, this marriage is strictly for the TV, and that's what I'll say about that.
I need to
So
see the marriage certificate before I believe they married. They could have a fake ceremony.
like a ceremony, right? Because that's why they have a lot of people there.
Mm.
Okay, so then all of them are there. Mia, Gordon, Robin, and Juan. Now they have this conversation. Did y'all see how Robin was giving him the side eye to make sure he got the story right?
Mm-hmm. Like, don't say too much.
Right.
Stick to the script.
Oh my god! And right, and Mia was like, "Well, next time, you can get the credit card information over the phone, right?"
How about credit card information? How she got your number? I'm
That
still
part,
confused on that.
that part. But no, he said it was a DM.
Why you answering the fucking DM? I don't give a fuck who it is.
Exactly. I'm like, shit, Juan out here paying hotel bills. I'm about to tell Juan. I'm about to go to the
You so She said,
oh
I'm about to go to. Yeah, Nita be getting around. She be
listen,
lunching and brunching over here. I'll be like, girl.
I love it. I love it. And I'm telling you, I've been to all the places that they was at. I'm telling you. That thing was funny. And then he was like, but I thought he did a good job. Let Robin had asked. If Robin had asked those questions, he'd have been fussing at her, screaming at her, and yelling at her. He was very calm and collected, talking
He was
to her.
prepared.
I was just like, But yeah, he had that little funny face on him. He was like, she said, well, next time, he said, it's not going to be a next time. I'm a grown man and I made a mistake. I was like, okay.
That line of questioning should have happened episode 2. No, for
Well, maybe that
real.
was the first time that they've been together. Like,
I mean,
they talked about it in the
they
first
should have
episode.
they should have been hammering Robin and Juan from the word go.
Been there. He's been there. So you definitely could say that, yeah, she could have been grilling him. Maybe that's why she made it her business. And so now we get to um, Wendy and her mom talking about Naneka and shrines. Girl, I'm over it. It's a fast forward for
Me
me.
too. I'm over them.
It's a fast forward for me.
And they was sticking to the script too. Because Winnie was trying to get her mama back on course.
Exactly. Exactly. Find something new to talk about until drama returns. Stop dragging drama out. And they are famous for dragging that shit out. So then we got Grace and Gizzard going to um self defense. I thought it was a cute enough
It
scene.
was cute. Yeah, I mean, moments with her kids is cute.
Right. I was like, I hope that girl bracelet was not broken. Because I would have been pissed.
Them bees was.
Right. All them bees went flying. I was just like, oh my
Oh
God.
my god! Right, that's like, oh,
And then so she says she's confident in Grace. She thinks that Grace
and I
will be,
hope Grace is the opposite of her mother.
she is ready to go.
I'll be
That's
ready.
what she like, yes, I am ready to go. Well, guess it was like I may be crying, I may be emotional, but I'm super happy for you. And I like these moments when she talks to her, so that's why I'm just kind of
Only thing I didn't like is her interrupting a special moment to call that
Jason.
teenager.
Yes, I was just like, ugh. That's why it's real small over there. But I was just like, whatever.
She's a real small.
But yeah, Grace and her in the confessionals is good. They said Giselle, she don't know how to defend herself. She was like, you is weak. She was like, well, you are strong, and we're gonna keep on going for that.
Nothing wrong with it. Is she going to FAMU just like Dr. Heavenly daughter?
Yeah, yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
I hope they run into each other.
yeah. Um, Candace talking to her mom while she's driving. She's on her way to Miss Toya's to meet up with NECA. She did say she had a mammogram. She got the results. She has two lumps. They said that their like lymph nodes is common. They're gonna
Yeah.
keep on monitoring. I have one as well. I'm trying to get mine removed because like that whole monitoring every 6 months, like why are you waiting for it to turn into something? No, let's just go ahead and get it on.
Yeah, if you can get it fixed, why monitor? Or if you get it removed, I should say,
Exactly.
why monitor it?
That's exactly where I'm going. I got my referral right here.
I know that's right. Like, why wait? Look, why wait? Yeah.
Exactly. She's saying that she's kind of, nervous about it because it's a history of breast cancer in her family. Mama died. She'd be shutting her down. She was like, stop overthinking it. Get a second opinion and just keep it moving. I said, that she is.
I wonder if she tell her patients that get over it, keep
I
moving.
know. Like, for her to be a psychologist or a psychiatrist, is she a if she's a psychiatrist, like what Dr. G is, then I can see it. But a
Psychiatrists are the ones that can prescribe
prescriptive medicines,
medicine.
right, right.
Oh Lord.
But I cannot see her being a psychologist because she
Me
is
either. That's why I'm like, did you tell your patients that? Like,
she's so problematic. Whenever she gives people advice, the way she even acts, the toxic behavior that she has between her and Candace, it does not speak to me like a therapist is no, it's just not. So
yeah.
we can just move on from there. So they went to Miss Toya. The mother don't have time for that for Candace and that damn crying. I was
I
surprised.
mean, it's her child.
I'm surprised she didn't pull out that
Tissue.
triangle.
Tissue.
I agree. No, Candy, I think this is totally accurate because Grace, especially Grace, because they're so close in age.
Age.
I don't
Mhm.
like that she's trying to keep this line of communication open with her and Jason. Like it should really be on the high and by. It feels like it's on the high and by, but it feels like she's doing a lot. Like she keeps on trying to push it on them and push it. Girl, you know it ain't nothing.
All right.
She know that ain't nothing. I don't even understand why she keep on subjecting her kids to it. I'm not a fan about daughters being around boyfriends, especially with that age gap. I agree. I
Same here.
definitely agree. Everybody agree. So then she brings up the bitch comment to Wendy. I mean the bitch comment to NECA. NECA called Wendy a bitch. Y'all know.
Yeah.
NECA, she tries to backpedal a little bit, saying that she called me a crackhead. Who was
Yeah,
like,
but it was well after.
after. It was after.
You look at she. Never mind.
Right. It was after you called her a bitch. And so the shady producers get to start rolling that beautiful bean footage of every
Uh,
time Candace called one of the castmates a bitch.
yeah,
No,
but it wasn't it wasn't out of the blue. So that was kind of shady. I was like, y'all missing context, but okay.
exactly. And then a lot of them was in the confessionals. It wasn't to their face. I was just like, whatever. They was being messy for that.
Yeah.
NECA says she doesn't want the problems between her and Wendy to influence how they move with each other.
Yeah.
Candace, no, Candace is kind of walking on eggshells because she don't know whether or not Wendy will be offended. If
I don't
if
think
my
she.
memory serves, Wendy is still cool with Ashley, so I guess we shouldn't
It
have.
will make her so cool with Ashley because Ashley was the only one who was comforting her when Mia doused her in the face with
Oh,
that drink.
yeah,
Uh, there's that.
that part too. She said they got a lot of in common because they're going through the IVF. You know, they're
Mm.
chocolate sisters, and they seem to be, kind of lighthearted.
I
It
mean, yeah.
it could have been like that with Wendy. I, for the life of me, do not understand where that foolishness came with them. It was always awkward. Like I'm telling you, NECA is some kind of plant. They planted her in this show to cause like some kind of chaos and confusion.
I don't like that kind of chaos when you got your tribe and heritage and all that stuff
Yeah, that
coming.
is
I don't like that.
yeah, that's messy.
That's messy and
And then it's not a good look for the culture.
yeah.
Like, it's just not a good look. Just not a good look. But she said she wants to try to cultivate a friendship with them. I mean, with
I
between
mean, Candace should have no problem walking on eggshell with Wendy. I mean, and like she trying to get to know this NECA chick, so
right.
don't bring up Wendy in the conversation. Should be fine.
Exactly. That's all you gotta do. Like, I mean, I don't have a problem either. Just don't be talking about me. Don't talk about me. Don't talk about my business. Don't talk about name. So, they're getting ready to go to Karen's PAVE event. She said she didn't even really want to go because she has some unresolved trauma on this subject.
Who?
Mia, you remember the story that she told Ashley in the bathroom
Uh,
about Jacqueline and Jacqueline's boyfriend SAing her. Jacqueline left her alone with the boyfriend. I was like,
no. When Mia say something, I gotta take it with a grain of salt because she known as a liar. And when it comes to something like this, I want to believe her, but I'm on the fence with that because it's like, where that come from, and where
yeah,
Jacqueline come from out of all things. Like
right,
what?
right. And my thing is like she's trying to justify her bad behavior. The same way she tried to talk about mixing the pills with the alcohol and why she threw the drink on Wendy. So she kind of concocted that this season, saying that that's probably why she acted erratic and threw the drink and almost hit Wendy with the.
Yeah.
And so now another thing is that she was a bad friend to Jacqueline, and so now she's like, I got some. Well, we'll get to it, but
Okay.
she
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
saying something about the whole thing that she subconsciously thinks she treats her bad because of what happened with that. That's all I'm like, just say you was SA, but why you gotta attach it to Jacqueline? Like I just ain't like that. I don't know. It could be just me. Could be just me. So Gizzard comes in. I do not like the hair. I mean, that's not Gizzard. That's Karen. I
I'm
do not.
glad that's not true.
I thought the place the event looked nice.
Yeah, it did look nice. What
Yeah,
is it? You know
went
what
to
it
the
is?
oyster bar, y'all.
Oh, okay. Um,
Yes. So they come in, everything looks nice and all put together well. Now this is when I'm gonna have to call you out, Karen. Let me give you a little something, something. Now, Giza comes in. She got her little gently used clothes, and then she kind of in the confessional. She's kind of reminiscing, talking about, me and Gizzy, we have our little issues and our problems, but it's just that we don't hit to the white meat, and we can always come back. I said, no, use a white meat lie. What do you mean y'all don't hit at the white meat? The shit y'all say to each other?
I guess
No,
in
it's
her,
y'all the right color. Y'all the right color.
I
Y'all
gue-
got
yeah,
back on that.
yeah. I'm gonna say I guess in her eyes, because they so quick to move on. Well, Giselle
Yeah,
versus when it's Candy or Wendy, Candace or
exactly.
Wendy.
Exactly.
So in her mind, oh, we wasn't doing the white meat, so we was able to
Right. Making fun of your IRS troubles. You calling
sing,
her
sing
sing, talking about she got a hot box.
about.
Honey, y'all done said some things. Um, somebody said she said something about Uncle Jessup talking about he'll be in the grave before. Come on, y'all. I said, look, shout out to It's Rock. A lot don't care who tell it.
Right.
Like nah. So y'all know at the pave events, it's always going awry. So they had a moment of prayer to make sure that
Oh,
if
Giselle look nice in this fit
yeah, it looked like she got some
for the first
improvement
time.
going on, child. Ever since she went on that show with Portia, the Ultimate,
Yeah, the Ultimate Girl Trip on Peacock. Yeah, I watched it.
I think she must have either got her either like some tips or either she g- got a
Use the same stylist or something.
yeah, she hired somebody maybe. I don't know. She seemed too cheap to hire somebody, but
Yeah,
she,
Portia gave her the plug. Like, hey, girl.
girl, I did not like that look. It
Yeah, I
was
don't care for that wig.
I was
On her head.
this is
Either it's style wrong, in my opinion.
I said, oh, we're back to hugs now. Mia and Karen. Oh, okay.
I guess baby steps.
Right. Now, this is all the girls coming in, what they had on and all that stuff. So they all showed up to support. Everybody came with their gently used item. And Karen goes in, she introduces the people. This girl Ella is one of the survivors, and she
Yeah.
said she used music to cope.
Oh,
And although I didn't really care for the song, I liked the lyrics because the
yeah.
lyrics really did speak to what she kind of went through.
Yeah.
And so it was okay. It's okay.
Yeah. It's an artistic way of,
Getting
coping.
it out, getting it
Yeah.
out and all that stuff. And it was making everybody emotional. And everybody was getting emotional. And then we had oh my god, I had the recording how all of them almost all I think the only person that did not have an experience was Wendy. Everybody. So you can basically say 1 in 7 women have been SA because
Giselle
basically,
too? I can't remember when they was going around. I
oh no,
remember.
I don't think it was Giselle.
Okay, I
Yeah,
know
it
Wendy said
was,
she
it was
hasn't.
Wendy and Giselle
Yeah,
hadn't had it happen on her, but mostly everybody else.
excited.
So then Mia got up to go to the bathroom, getting extra, huffy in her chest or whatever. And she's doing this extra breathing and stuff like that. So then Ashley goes up to see whether or not she's okay. And then she gives the story about Jacqueline's ex boyfriend assaulted her when she was left alone with him by Jacqueline. And she says she subconsciously mistreats Jacqueline unknowingly because that happened to her, but she doesn't blame her, but maybe that could be a reason of why she treats her poorly.
That came out of nowhere. I'm gonna be honest with the whole Jacqueline. I mean, I want to believe me. I really do. With
Mm,
something like that. I mean, she could be SA, but not with that person. You know what I
all
mean?
that other stuff,
Or
you could have
I
left
don't
it
know.
off. I didn't.
Yeah, that Jacqueline stuff she could have left off.
Yeah, she definitely could have left it off. Because
I
actually,
like.
I'm not to say it. No, I'm just not. I'm not gonna say that. Hey, boo. Just to y'all look, y'all ain't even. Y'all did not even enter the contest to get y'all shea butter. I'm gonna put it up there again.
I'm gonna say put it up there again.
I'm gonna put it up there. Y'all ain't nobody send me nah vision board. Y'all go ahead and support my girl. And y'all remember it's all in the vision board. All the information is in there. But yeah. Hey girl. But yeah, y'all. Y'all done already gave some ratings. Um already saw a -3. I'm gonna give it a 5. I'm gonna give it a 5, y'all. As we move on to Murray to Medicine. What y'all got? What y'all got? -69. 2.
Oh, Inga got it too. 2.5.
Y'all ratings be cracking me up, y'all. I be cracking up. That's like my favorite part when y'all be getting y'all ratings in there. But we gotta put this one up there.
Well, all I gotta say, I hope this what Mia said is
Hmm.
truthful. Cause she known to lie. That's why I hate when
Right.
someone constantly lie and then they say that and then like I'm tricking on the fence like I want to believe you, but I don't know.
Right.
Do I believe all of it? But yeah, probably
Yeah.
half of it.
Definitely. Definitely.
Cause sometimes Mia be saying stuff to get attention. I don't like that.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay, we got a 4. Okay. They just need something. I just don't know what it is. Right. Right. And that NECA and Wendy shrine drama, that's not it.
Nope.
That's not it. So
Hard stop. Hard stop.
yeah. Wrong road. Wrong road.
Okay.
All right.
We don't even get a chance to get to know it. What's her name? NECA. The NECA.
Mm-hmm.
Because all of that shrine stuff, like I want to get to like know her. Like I want to see her in her place of business, what she does. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? Her day to day, like we still
Yeah.
talking about shrines and threading and
Right.
witchcraft. I don't like that.
Yeah. How far did we get with that house? We was building that house. How
Right.
far we get with that? What's going on? Are we getting decorators in? Like, are we about to host a party? Like, what? Can we get something else?
Right.
All right. Potomac is a snooze fest. No one has nothing going on. Leslie said, y'all better get some of that good old whipped shea butter for the wintertime.
I
And
know
bring
that's right.
back Leslie and y'all.
Yeah, keep your skin moisturized on the cold, honey.
I'm gonna put the contest up there again. All right.
Yes, Candy.
She like so much unnecessary stuff. Her illness, the CEO of the company, girl. Girl. Exactly. Exactly. So we are getting ready to move on to Married to Medicine, y'all. Not by Ashley.
Bye, Ashley.
Dr. G and Sweet Tea. It looked like she was trying to do some content creating. I said,
She's
what?
trying to do a TikTok.
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't know what the heck she was doing. It was
Right.
awkward looking.
And then he come down talking, rubbing his stomach, talking about he hungry. I said, nigga, did you walk past the fucking kitchen?
But he ain't married for her looks. He married for her cooking. Okay.
Exactly. Made mule in a mattress. Shout out to Erica De Niro. Then we have where we going? The Brat with Judy and Dr.
Ooh.
And
I kind of it's fine after the whole thing with Jackie
I was
and
mad.
the oath. It's kind of hard to watch these scenes. I'm like, oh my
Yes,
god.
yes. I said if producers knew better, I would cut that part out. That last part when she get in there, when she got in there, not when she was talking to Brad and Judy.
All
Fine,
right, all
that's fine.
right.
If she got in the confessional
Professional. Yeah, yeah.
talking about that whole the mortality rate and all that, and then they doing the flash with Kamala. I'm like this wrong road. It's too soon. Just take that part right on out. Her doing her job, that's fine. She said
Right.
if you see something, feel something, notice something, anything, say something.
Right.
So she's giving her all the right advice and stuff like that. But I was like, it sounds like a clear contradiction.
Yeah, that's what I said. Ooh,
But she's trying to get her ready for her C-section and stuff like that. And then again, like I said, too soon. We could have just cut that right on out. Cut that right on out. Yo, I got screenshots of everything except for the sound bath. So
oh, okay,
Justin will have to do that on our own. Now Toya and Eugene. Now y'all, I might have a hot take for y'all.
okay.
This whole Toya and Eugene thing, I might be on Toya's side because men or women tend to
Mhm.
get comfortable, and that's what it sounds like. They're in a comfortable place in their marriage, and you have to kind of keep them on their toes. And so I know we say Dr. Eugene is a good man, Savannah. Okay,
Yeah, he
okay,
need to
I'm gonna give him all of that.
change it up a little bit at
He's
least.
a good husband. However, I'm not the type of I don't give accolades to, to something that the person should already be doing. I
Right.
feel like if you're a husband, these are the things that you do or whatever. Yeah, you can kind of big them up or whatever, but you don't do too much because then they get a big head and you'll have all kinds of problems. But
Right.
my thing is that you can get comfortable. My thing is that the way Toya does it. It's something about the way she does it. I wasn't mad at this part of the conversation. I was kind of mad at the conversation at the dinner date.
Yeah, me too. I wasn't mad at this one, this part
Right.
at the house, not at the house, but
Okay.
at the dinner. Yeah, me too.
Okay. So yeah, so like people say he a good father, he take the kids to school. Like, no, you don't get a cookie for that. I'm sorry, you just don't. Like he take care of his kids, that's what he's supposed to
Supposed
do.
to do.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So that's my thinking on that whole thing. So favorite couple. Definitely. Definitely.
Oh, Inga.
Right. They got their own show. I don't care about them and their baby. Oh Lord. No, I wouldn't say that. So yeah, they went through the whole thing about all the dates. And she was saying that, when they were first together, she was saying something that she wanted some cherries. He said he would plan a date to the cherry farm or something, and they'll go on a date and do things. And like I said, yeah, Eugene, he do be tired. He do be tired. But the thing is about that is like another thing. I don't hear him complaining about Toya the way Toya constantly complains about him.
That's why people be like, "Oh, she
I
always
know.
nagging. She always complaining." That's why people say that because they always hear her
Right,
doing
right,
it.
yeah. And then, child, he was like, "I get what you're saying." And then next thing you know, he was like, "Just all right." And then he pointed to like his watch, talking about like, "Hurry up, like hurry up." And she said, "Did you just tell me to hurry up?" He's like, "But I got it, I got it." He was like, "No." I'm like, "Yeah, you did, you did,
Yeah,
you,
you did
you
that.
kind of did."
He's like, "Oh, you gonna drag this on?"
Right? He like, "I got it, I got it." Baby, it was a mess though. But
Just put in
yeah,
a little
like I
more of
said,
an effort. That's all. Like
exactly. And then yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. So we see
Cecil and Simone.
Yep, Cecil and Simone.
And the boys, what's their name?
They are fine.
Miles and
Yeah, Miles and Michael.
Michael.
She got condoms all over the place.
Yeah.
I was cracking up. Ooh, I ain't got that. They had condoms all over the place. I said, I noticed they weren't the gold magnums. I'm like, you know something I don't know? It's like, no.
Okay, Candy Love.
She talks about his penis, took a biscuit out of his mouth. She embarrasses him. She's probably the reason for their financial ruin. I love her being a stay-at-home wife and mom. Yeah. She was like, I used your credit card to buy me flowers. I was
When she said that, I'm like, girl, you could have kept that out.
yeah,
Like,
she is
your credit
indeed
card.
real. Yeah, and
Ain't what's his is yours.
yep, that's true.
That's it. I bought myself some
That's
flowers.
true.
Now I use your credit card. Like, come on.
He was annoyed and hungry.
Hilarious.
These last few episodes without Quad has been a snooze fest, very lackluster. I agree. Simone is girl, she is a mess. She had me cracking up. Like just the way she just be just laughing
I like Simone. I just don't care for Cecil.
girl, yes. Like as I've gotten older, like when I first was watching, I was like, oh, he cool. I'm like, girl,
Right.
he seems like a deadbeat. Like
Mm-hmm.
that whole thing, like he said, I'm gonna be down here, I'm gonna be over here all the time. She said, no, you're not gonna be coming over here kicking it with the boys.
Right.
Cause she's talking about popping up, making sure they're keeping the house clean. Cause I mean, that is their investment property.
Right.
You let them boys go in there and tear that thing up. So I don't think that she's saying like, like overly do it, but just to make sure she's gonna probably end up hiring a cleaning service.
Well, they need to learn how to clean up behind them damn selves.
Cause them boys, I don't see neither one of them boys. Them. Mm, mm. I mean, unless
Look, they got time on their hands. They ain't got no job.
right, Cecil trying to hang. I was
Pretty
just
much.
like, I don't know. The only way I could see them keeping it halfway decent is that if they got girls running up and through there, and they have to keep it clean because, well, some of these girls just don't got no standards. But the ones that do, hopefully they'll say something. But that's the only way I can see that happening.
Right.
But I was just like, he just trying to come right. Cecil and his brothers. I was like, it don't make no sense. Right. She better hire a cleaning service. What happens to Miles' girlfriend? Oh, Miles had a girlfriend?
I ain't know he had a girlfriend.
I didn't know that. Right. They do not. They do not. They do not. You are absolutely right about that. Oh, this scene was so cute to me, y'all.
Yeah, seeing him cry, it was
I was like, oh my God.
seeing both of them
He
tear up.
loved that little girl. You hear me? He loves that little girl.
Mm-hmm.
And they did the little
She
flash.
the only girl.
So I was just like, right, daddy's girl. They was sitting out there. I thought this was a cute scene, sitting out there by the pool, drinking
Mm-hmm.
some lemonade and stuff like that, and talking about baby Alora.
They empty nesters, I think.
Empty nesters. Yeah. Oh yeah, she was Asian. She was some other kind of. Yeah, you right. You right. I thought I saw Cecil saying that they broke up. By the time that aired, I thought I saw Cecil on Twitter saying that him and his girlfriend broke up. He does. He got such a sweet spirit. Girl, Heavenly look a hot mess.
Heavenly don't care. I'm telling you that right now. She
No,
just plopped that wig on her
girl,
head.
you saw how that damn wig fell off her goddamn head in the first episode.
Right. I'm like,
You,
uh-oh. Like, not
she
the wig.
doing yoga.
That was funny. I'm like,
That shit was funny to me. Um, Now they have another conversation about Heavenly's sister Denise, and she's saying that there's somehow a lot of bad blood, but her mom's dying wish was for them to mend fences. And then he said, keep on trying to repair it, and even if it doesn't get repaired, at least you know you tried.
right.
So, how do you feel about that advice? Do you think Heavenly, like some people, like I had to learn the hard way of trying to hold on to people who want to let you go. That's family,
Uh-huh.
and so I'm of the belief of if you can fix it and y'all are brothers, sisters and sisters and stuff like that. To You really should.
Yeah.
You just should. That's just me. I'm kind of old school in that. But a lot of the things that they push nowadays. Now, I'm not saying if the relationship is toxic, but sometimes people have personalities that just kind of
Yeah. They
like
just
have
don't.
a bump or something. But now, if it's toxic, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Oil and water. Like they say
Right,
about.
right. But um, this generation now is always cut everybody off, cut people off, cut people off. Like that's what this generation is on. They
I'll
cutting
tell
people.
her to cut somebody off if they don't mean me well and they are detriment to my health or my mental state.
Yeah,
Like, I'm gonna need you to stay the fuck away from me.
right, right. Let's see what the triangulation with the mother. Yes. What's up, Moochie?
So
Everybody drop some hammers for Moochie. Yes, the triangulation of it all. And now the mama gone, and look at the wreckage that she's left.
yeah,
Some irreparable, because the sister's not picking up the phone. Child, it's a mess. It's a mess. But I like the
I would like to know what made it that bad. Like, what was,
right,
like, how deep it is. What was
right.
said? I need to
I
know.
want to know how many years apart they are,
Yeah, that's a good one too.
because that could be a little um,
Yeah,
telling of how far apart they were.
yeah.
Because me and my sister, we're 21 years apart.
Woo.
Right.
That right. Hilarious.
That part.
Yikes.
And so I've kind of raised her, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Raised her and all that stuff. So, you know, you could just be a little different,
Yeah,
when you have that parental and,
yeah.
she wants to be sisters, but you still kind of got that
That
parental
parental thing going.
older sister thing on. So let me see. Just as people are siblings, that mean that they are close. Yeah, I understand. You hear Heavenly say they had a scene and it was bad. Right.
Oh wow.
I think that there was the triangulation. She said Heavenly was the smart one. She was the pretty one. And then I think I heard somebody say that that's why she always had a problem with Mariah, because Mariah
Maria reminded her sister.
reminded her of her sister, and that's why they always clash like that. So if it's any indication of what
Right.
that relationship was like,
Well,
you
we know.
want to leave that alone. So
Yeah, back away, stay apart.
right. Fake Faye and Dr. Alicia. Girl, this was a fast forward for me. The only thing
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of fast forward. Like,
exactly, the only thing that stuck out with this is when they addressed the Napa thing, talking about ever since the quad of it all, it feels like a weight has been lifted. And then she said she feels like Quad stabbed her in the back or she betrayed her because she told Heavenly about the things that happened between her and G a while back.
Girl, just like you did with Portia and Candy. Shut the fuck up.
I was just like, so you gonna turn your back on her just for that? I did. Okay.
I'm gonna need Bravo producers to start flashing back to that damn scene with Apollo in that damn garage. Seriously, stop.
Right.
We know what happened. That was a long time ago.
Oh, okay. So she said that about Mariah. Okay. I'm glad I wasn't pulling that out my ass. I'm like, I know I heard that somewhere. You want Phaedra off the show. Yeah, I definitely want Mariah back. She
Yeah,
has,
I want Matt seeing Mariah come back. I don't know why they iced out
right.
so easily.
That was kind of trifling. And then this whole thing about this Reiki. She got a certification. She
got a certification for everything. When I tell you,
right, funeral homes, attorney at law.
I wouldn't be surprised she got a computer tech certificate or something. Like, come on, she got a jack of all trades, a master of none. Like having
So she said she wants to host like a big Reiki session with a sound bath. Oh, y'all, I had the picture of him waddling. I had
I was like, what's wrong? He lost a big toe. You know, that's how people walk when they lose their big toe.
Oh Lord.
For real, that's Deion Sanders.
Really?
Yeah, he got one of his toes taken off.
Girl, all I know is he wasn't walking like that at that goddamn strip club. That's what I do know.
He had more pep in his step.
I said, I definitely wanted to I wanted to have that picture, but it's late. We've been on here 2 hours.
Yeah, I have to say, don't worry about it.
Yeah. So they're talking about the whole endometriosis.
Mm-hmm.
That situation. He seems pretty compassionate, but he does worry about his age. He said he took have you ever heard of a home sperm count?
No. I'm like, what is that like that?
I said, gee.
This is the face I made, like what?
Right. And she gonna sit up there and eat it all up. 20 million strong. All right. All right, Dr. G. So here's the gimme gotcha of it all. He takes her to a restaurant. I don't know if he buys out the restaurant for a period of time or whatever for this date. They got the very nice menu. Eugene and Toya date night is all nicely prepared and stuff. They got the chef to prepare some nice cuts of meat. And baby, when I tell you I loves a steak.
Yeah, I was getting hungry looking at
Right,
that.
right.
Mouth salivating.
Right. I was just like, ooh, girl.
Mm.
And Toya she did kind of rub me the wrong way.
She was nitpicking. I was like, shut the fuck up.
Right. Trying to find something to nitpick. First, she was just like, oh, she said the thing was nice. She said everything was nice or whatever. Yeah. And then I think when she kind of took offense to it is when he got up and started participating with the chef because he loves to cook. You could see how his face is lit up.
You had a good man, Savannah, because
girl, he put that apron on and he got the slanging that meat up in that pan. I said,
and he probably can learn something to take home, you know.
Exactly.
Nothing wrong with
it. And then this heifer said she'll give him a 7 for this date because she thinks the date was more for him than her. It was more catered to his liking. That's the only thing. I mean, but what do you do when you go out on a date? You go eat. So I don't understand what the problem is. Now, if you want to do something else, if you wanted to do an activity.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but usually when you go out on a date, you go out to fucking eat. So I don't understand.
And it's private. It's like intimate and private. Like, what's going on?
Right. And then that's when we get in them comments and you can't please her. There's no pleasing her. And I'm just like,
I didn't know this date was being graded when she said, I'll give you a 7. I said, what?
She said it's average. He said barely passing. I was it was a bad look though. I was just like,
I
I was
guess we got to take our
like,
ass to Pluto or something, Mars or something. Like, come on, where you want to go, honey?
oh yes, Dr. Alicia. They not even showing her like that. Like she's just filler.
Yeah, she kind of fell to the wayside. I don't know why. I would like to get her to know her too as well, especially with that husband of hers.
Right. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing. Like I said, we're going to eat anyway. Like I said, if she had some kind of preconceived notion that she was supposed to be going to do something, then I mean, I guess. But in that case, I didn't think.
I would say if they was doing the activity, I don't think she was dressed appropriate. Like,
Right.
you know, you where you was going.
Yeah,
Evidently.
I was like, not a 7. And I don't know. I feel like she had the Reiki session. And what? I mean, what are we gonna say about that? I mean, it wasn't really much to say about the Reiki session, except for Simone falling her ass to sleep. It's always one person.
One fall asleep during a sound bath. Yeah.
Yes, I'm telling you, all the sound baths that I've been
I
to,
might be that one. I'm not gonna hold you. I might be that one. I'm like,
it's
oh, it's a good time for a nap.
it's always one person that falls into a deep sleep too. I'd be like, God damn, how fast do you fall asleep? I was like, I wish I had that where I can fall asleep that fast, but nope, I don't have it like that.
And
Right. That's what I said. It depends on how long. That's what I was like, how fast? Like, but when we did a sound bath, I think our sound bath was about 10 minutes. Is that about the average time for a sound bath?
I thought it was longer. I thought it was like 25 minutes.
It'd be that long.
I don't know.
Maybe I
It
mean
depends
just
on where you go, I guess.
maybe I just felt like it was that 10 minutes. But yeah, I do enjoy the sound baths. Heavenly said she did feel something,
Oh yeah, her
the
chest.
energy over her heart. So that was her heart chakra. She probably has some clearing out that
Pulling out, yeah.
she needs some work done in that that heart chakra. And she did take um Phaedra up on the private session.
Yeah, so
And so yeah, so she went in there and they kind of did the whole thing. She was talking about her experience, and then she was saying like what could be tugging at the heart right now. And she was just like, the only thing I can think of is a relationship with my sister.
yeah.
And so yeah, so this thing
Eh,
sound baths off for naps.
yes. Yes.
Yes, I'm
Good
telling
nap.
you, because you be real relaxed, boy. I tell you,
Yeah. And leave it up to Phaedra to be dressed apart.
she ain't do much but play that flute. Did y'all see Simone flirting with that shaman?
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, oh, Simone, is there something you'd like to tell us? Would you like to come to the front, darling?
Right, exactly.
What is going on, girl?
Very flirty. I'm like, oh girl, yeah, like Caesar ain't at home waiting.
Exactly.
So
So
you got
yeah,
to wait.
that was about the episode, y'all. I guess we can go ahead and rate that and get on out of here, y'all. I don't know if y'all saw my new y'all saw my new intro.
I
I'm gonna
missed it.
I'm gonna
Uh,
play it at the end for the outro.
okay, I'm sorry, I missed it.
Yeah, because I had came on fast because I didn't know if I was gonna be going by myself and all that stuff, and I didn't want to keep everybody waiting.
That's understandable.
So yeah, I do appreciate you coming on,
Yeah, no problem. Even though I look a hot mess, but you know,
girl. Look, you see
you got the cap on.
what we trying to do over here.
Right.
Okay, 7, 5,
Yep,
3.
I gave it 5.
Okay, I give it a 6. Candy at 3. Look, I couldn't even be bothered for the rest of the screenshots. But no.
Candy was not. She did not enjoy the Bravo shows for sure.
Okay. All right.
It was getting like
6.5.
a filler episode. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a filler. Definitely a filler, y'all.
They need quad. That what Heavenly said on her live. I think
That's
we
what she
need
said.
quad. I don't know if she was just saying that just to be funny, or
Right.
just you know how Heavenly is.
Yeah, you saw how Carlos ate it up, though, right?
Right, being so dramatic in his closet. Boy, if you don't come out that closet, hilarious.
All right, y'all. So we going I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you so much to Monique for coming on.
Yeah,
Joining
you were.
And
Yeah.
yeah, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and go get on out of here. 2 hours. Look, y'all can chill with me for 2 hours. Y'all be in Mo Dots for like 5, 6
Ooh,
hours.
he can do a long live, man.
Them lives be
I'll
long
be in
as
and out. I'll
hell.
be like, dude, you still going?
Man, I'm telling you. I feel like
I wish.
he be smoking. I think he be high as shit and he just be
Mhm.
chilling.
He be chilling,
He just be chilling on the jump.
laid back, chopping it up.
Exactly. Exactly. But we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here. And I'm going to play my intro, my new intro. Y'all let me know if y'all like it. And
Intro, outro.
yeah, intro outro. Today. I'm still trying to get the outro done, but
Okay.
this one might be a little bit too long. Might be a little too long. I wanted to cut it down. Y'all give me some pointers. Let me know what to cut down, what can I take out or something like that. But let me know. Bye y'all.
Bye.
Anita, your favorite diva, and I'm back. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Let the diva know you stopped by. Make sure you subscribe if you like the vibe. If this is your first time here, welcome and welcome back, Diva Squad. So I give it 3 out of 5 stars. It knew what it was, and it delivered just that. I'm doing a trailer reaction, and here on Anita the Diva's channel. Was it long, y'all?
I like it.
Yes. She brought the comedy from the chat to the screen. Yes, she did.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, y'all. I think the next time you'll see me is for all the Queensmen.
Ooh.
Yes. Is Moochie Party not here no more? Is she doing the thing tonight? The watch party?
For the power raising Canaan that y'all do.
Okay. I'm check with her. I'm gonna text her and see. Okay, good. It wasn't too long. It was like 30 seconds. I mean 29 seconds. I'm like,
No, that's pretty good.
okay. I mean, it felt like it was just always flowing, so I was like, maybe you won't keep it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna stay up. It's already 10 o'clock. I might as well stay up.
I'm going to bed because I have to work tomorrow, unfortunately.
I'm off.
Lucky you.
Yeah,
Lucky
I
you.
go finish cooking anyway because I left everything on the stove. So I'm about to
Okay.
do that, and so I'll be ready to rock and roll at 12. All right, y'all. I'm gonna hit her up for the link, and I will see y'all next time.
Peace.
Bye.